All right, so we're
Absolutely.
getting into the second winner's semis set, and this is going to be AoS and Matador.
This is another banger. This is kind of a classic. This is a long-running series. We're gonna get a moment. I'd love to check the series history between these two. We got Matador and AoS. We got two extremely mobile aerial-based fighters.
Yeah, one of those matchups which is generally considered to be relatively even. I mean, these characters just kind of like both kind of swat each other out of the air. Right now, Matador is looking very strong here. Hasn't really been touched yet. So,
Yeah, literally. Oh my God, the up smashes are hitting today.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think got a almost fully charged one, killing Fast Korea at like 120, I think.
So the record here is in AoS's favor, but not by a whole lot. So it's 12-9. Matador has won the last two.
Okay, all right. That's a storyline.
And he's looking pretty solid right now. I mean, only 55% on him. ZSS character that, you know, if you're not dying to a funny cheese percent, then you kind of know what kill options to avoid there.
Man.
And the back air is going to get this opening started. I feel like we just haven't really seen AoS that often recently, too. Like,
AoS playing a little tentative so far, I think.
Which makes sense. I mean, it's the opening stages of the set, right? Like, at this point, you're throwing things out just to see how they respond, and then you can figure out how.
Oh, could have held that down smash.
For
And
sure.
that could have been stock. Just opportunity. But that kind of goes to what I was saying. I wonder if, you know, it's a little bit of still have to like build up that confidence in the set. Ooh, okay, that was a weird hit of up tilt, and it still worked. Oh, the waft landed, but I don't know if I would say that worked. Wanna send it to the right there. Still big damage, of course, big lead.
Yeah.
Even as Matador loses that first stock.
I feel like more often than not, when Mata goes for that particular conversion,
That setup.
it's like he ends up sending the wrong way. But he's still like, it got a ton of damage, and he's got a full stock lead right now, so still looking pretty solid.
Yeah, nice bread and butter there, just the down tilt into dash attack. Oh God!
He could have just let it rip.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's officially a factor in this game. I'm calling it now. We have some,
Of course,
some potential moments for AoS to really turn the situation.
This, you probably take 1,000,000 damage, right? So that's the
I mean,
because the risk reward is just kind of skewed.
right, and Mata is definitely a player who will not let that go. Right. Okay, nice high recovery, and ooh, okay, I like what AoS is going for there. Anticipating the pretty early mash. Not super high percent, you know. I don't know that the up B kills there, but gotta think it will now.
AoS flip kicking right into the bike. However, using that side B to just kind of swap Mata out of it cannot have been excellent DI there, because certainly shouldn't have died that fast, even if that would have killed you either way. I like using the repetitive footstools.
Yeah.
To
that's the old gamer tech right there. Which honestly, unironically, is kind of unexplored.
It's sort
still
of very good. Like, it's
it really can be.
because you can do it when they're in their invincibility, right? So they're going to be expecting to land, and you just kind of pop off their head.
So good call there. I mean, especially on a character like ZSS that, that has so many tools for just like staying above you and being okay with it.
No,
just a flip kick and all that.
Yeah, AoS had a heck of a deficit there, but started clawing his way back in for in that game. Wasn't enough. Ended up getting caught by that back air. Matador has gone up 1-0 in the set.
Yeah, and I'm interested. Okay, we are going to Battlefield.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, ZSS is definitely gonna have a good time on that stage.
He loves Battlefield. Of course, if you're Wario, you can get tons of combo extensions here too.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is pretty volatile. I like the pick though. I feel like we don't see the stage all that much. It feels crazy to say, but this stage is, oh my God. Okay, nice patience, just not rushing that recovery. Because AoS was trying to intercept that. I like that at the beginning of a game like this too, because it kind of puts the other person on notice.
Right.
It's like, I shouldn't be in a position where I'm worried about dying, 20 seconds into the game, but...
It's like when Rob back throws you off stage at 0, and like even if you maybe oh no, that's unfortunate.
I heard a footstool noise. The up B
it didn't
came
seem
out.
like it affected anything. I think he just ripped that up B a little bit too early, and that's what it was.
That's too. Oh,
yeah, you can angle down. Either that, or you'd go for the down B and you just kind of hop on their head. They like bounce into you, but probably more consistent to just go for the down angled F smash there. So that was smart.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, for a second I was thinking, like, I know you can down angle it, but you might have to be, like, a little closer to center stage, a little to the left there to be able to get it down. That's really nice.
So despite the early ASD, maybe a forced error of sorts, but either way, despite the early stock loss, AoS has brought this to a completely even game.
Yeah, we did see the up B even safer. Well, I should say safer, I guess. ZSS up B is not a safe move.
Oh no.
But making it safer, being able to land on that top platform is allows.
Oh, just the hard tech chase.
Yeah, that's nice. Mata is so good at those.
And now you're gonna take a ton of damage off this snare.
That's huge.
Quick 39.
Could even have been more there. Problem with these Wario combos is that they're so DI dependent. You know, and like which hit of Nair you get, that sort of thing. But man, Mata has just put his foot on the gas and is not letting up, and not even punished for that Hail Mary there with the up B.
Still looking good.
Ooh, okay, no tech there. That's exactly what AoS needed to get back in this. But a lot of things are gonna kill right now. I think if I were ZSS here, I would not want to take a Wario back air.
Oh no. Not at all.
Not enough tilt either.
Yeah, see, the problem is,
we'll do it.
as CSS there, you want to be playing around the ledge because you want to try and get something funny into an edge guard or a flip kick. However, if you're playing around the edge, that means you're going to be very susceptible to those back airs. So,
yeah,
Matador looking very good, going up 2-0 in the set, trying to make it to winners finals.
And like we were saying at the beginning of that game, Battlefield can benefit Wario as well, and it absolutely did. Let's see. I missed where we're going here.
They also did, but we'll see. We'll find out soon enough.
Back to it. Okay, I like it. I like me some volatile gameplay.
I mean, if you're AoS, that makes a lot of sense because you were looking better on this stage than you were on PS2. Plus, you lost the stock relatively early in Game 2. So you might as well just run it back, play on what you think is your best stage. Take it one game at a time if you want to make this reverse 3-0 happen.
That's true. I mean, that first stock was like, you know, you could at least tell yourself that was fluky, right? You know, hey, you take that away, and I'm chilling. Kind of weird having Wario. Oh dear. Okay, still got the punish. That was a weird situation though. Mata just kind of like on the bike, stuck on the platform, not really doing anything. All
right. See, AoS has a lot of percent, but he's kind of had a lot of struggle actually getting stocks off of Matador.
I do like that. I mean, it didn't work out for AoS. That did. But that side B out of the parry, I like because it could cover for spot dodge, possibly even roll away. Just a nice active option. And yeah, AoS is really in charge so far.
He landed that Nair and didn't even react to it. He could have gotten maybe like a Rart backer or something there. But still looking okay.
Okay, all right. Mata needed that. Needs a few more of those, I think. Now, of course, with Wario, any lead is not comfortable. I am actually pretty shocked that Mata didn't fall out of that up B because it was kind of like
it's a little
above her head to the toward her back a little bit.
Yeah, but AoS able to find it really nice little. I love his use of like just sort of the way he uses Paralyzer, especially with those like B reverses. Just a nice little catch. And now he's got a pretty strong lead, but not. Okay. Starting to get away, but
that waft
has a long way to go.
Yeah, and that waft, I don't think has that long of a way to go. Sped it up by 1 second, even the bite there.
Here now,
and there it is. So, it's so scary playing against Wario because it's like, okay, does he want to let her rip this stock, or is he gonna, try and hold it for last stock? Like, you need to be afraid of it.
See, Matador is the kind of player who is going to use it when he sees a chance to use it.
Right.
Like, at this point, I would expect to see it on this stock, and then he just tries to outplay for the second stock.
But
we'll see.
It's interesting, though. I mean,
find the right opening, because if he can't and he gets enough percent, then suddenly it stops being worth it.
Yeah, and I mean, if he holds on to it for the last stock, okay, definitely looking for an up smash or something on the roll right. But on the last stock, he might have more rage, which, you know, can kind of mess up some of the, you know, how some of the moves interact with each other.
See, 76 is like, this is like the nightmare zone.
Okay, we out. Hit the boost.
Oh, these pivot grabs coming out from AoS.
Oh my god. Okay, should have bike, yeah. And going for it all. I love that play from AoS.
Yeah, you got another stock. There's no risk there. You go for that. You take that every time.
Crazy thing is, you missed that?
Yeah.
And Matador's making the comeback.
But the thing is,
I would be calling that.
ZSS players don't go for that down air unless they know it's hitting, right?
Unless they're Mars.
Yeah.
In which case, he knows it's hitting.
But like, if you know that that's gonna work, then you go for it. There was no angle that Matador could have taken that both dodged that and also let him like actually win.
Right. That's not a crazy like I'm playing friendlies and I'm just gonna run off and throw out DK forward air.
Yeah, not in this.
You know, that was very selective. Matador didn't have options. Plenty of options here on Town and City, which we have not seen yet this set. So we got high ceiling here, and we take side blast zones. Comfy platform height for hook kick there.
All right, so there's that downer coming out.
I'm always surprised at how. Oh, that could have been bad for Matador, and that was worse.
That's not what you want to see. Especially if you're Matador right now, you're trying to finish this out in 4. You don't want this to go to a game 5. Game 5 is stressful.
No. Remember when Matador had all the momentum in this set?
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like so long ago. That's my favorite aspect of high-level Smash, you know? Just how people can look absolutely helpless, and then the next game, their opponent looks totally helpless.
You just need to figure out a couple things. For AoS, I mean, we just saw him miss a pivot grab and a down air. Maybe Matador is starting to adapt back because in game 3, he hit a lot of pivot grabs and a lot of down airs. So, something for Matador to watch. There's another down air.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm always surprised at how high a success rate ZSS players have with down air, because it's one of those moves that nice paralyzer at ledge. We haven't seen that hit too many times, but it's so risk-free. There's no reason not to throw that out. But yeah, it's one of those moves where it feels like, okay, you know, if I land on the ground here, it doesn't have. I don't think it has a splash hitbox. If it does, it's not much of one.
A little bit, but not really. It's more like once you've gotten hit by the first hitbox, you're likely to get you'll get hit by the slash as well. But there is a small one,
Yeah, but it ends up. I mean,
wow, AoS 3 stock.
Okay,
that was not close. And it all started with that SD right at the beginning, right? If he had held on to that stock a little bit longer, who knows what would happen? But it felt like AoS found a little bit of momentum and ran with it. I'm really questioning the choice to go to Town and City, because that is ZSS land right there. That's a playground.
Yeah. I mean, harder to kill off the top, you know. So maybe you're thinking,
but
even then, like
off the side, like you're getting up, you're getting back aired.
Yeah, I mean, up B, like it's a vertical move, but it's really killing off the side blast zone.
I reckon we'll be back to PS2, although there seems to be a little bit of discussion. It is NDSR and not full DSR, I believe. But we're actually on a battlefield. Okay.
All right.
Are we?
Oh no, I never. My trust has been broken when I see people trying to select a song on the battlefields. I'm expecting environmental noises now. I just
no, we gotta.
People have ruined it for me. we got so many options, and you got like 72 meters or whatever.
Yeah, most people in this region have taste, but most is the operative word here.
Yeah, I mean, see right there, AoS getting the down air on the platform, and I know it reaches below the platform decently well, but you know, no punch from out of there, and I don't blame him.
All right, so AoS keeping things very even right now. Matador has got to quell this reverse 3-0 in its tracks, and right now, AoS was playing it with a lot of momentum, and I like that Matador has kind of slowed down the game a little bit just to be like, all right, well, at least we'll take a different pace, and we'll try and keep it a little bit more even just to start off with. Less big swing.
Yeah, I feel like they're both kind of not trying to rush into anything. I mean, this is game 5. If you have any tech, any plays that you have not gone for yet, you gotta hang on to those.
And now is the time.
Arguably not even now, but stock situation, you know?
Yeah, and going for that down smash didn't quite work out.
Pretty huge, by the way, that back air from Matador a little while ago did not kill AoS.
Yeah.
Very, very close. ZSS, one of the lightest characters in the game, and that's a pretty strong move.
This first
that
round
is
going to be crucial, and AoS gets it with the back air. Got a little bit of lead. Now, how long can you hang out onto it? Going for more of those downers, but Mato's maybe starting to see through that. And of course, just as I said that, he hit another one. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So Mato just kind of waiting, tracking him in the air, using that back air, and we're back to even.
I was watching for another like Phantom Footstool attempt in that situation.
Uh-oh, there was an ill-advised grab, but again, the down air saving him.
Yeah, AoS is great at just knowing when that's his escape option.
Up tilt's coming out. That's sort of I think an underrated move on ZSS. It comes out frame 3 and it hits on both sides.
What was that?
Up tilt. One of her few options that actually hits on both sides, which is nice to have.
And above.
Oh, yes.
What's frame 3?
Up tilt? Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Man.
It just has a lot of end lag, so it feels like a slow.
Oh.
I like the idea with that waft, but that was just a little bit overzealous, and now you've kind of thrown away a huge tool.
Yeah, it just didn't bounce up quite high enough. We're at 4.5 minutes. I mean, we could see another waft.
I reckon we will. At the pace that these two are playing, yeah, well, at least a half waft is relevant here.
Yeah. Okay, both clearly interested in holding some semblance of center stage. No bike to be seen.
No bike, no waft, and just rolling into this up smash.
There we go.
AoS one stock away from completing the reverse 3-0. Yeah, already getting a little
low percent combo.
ZSS doesn't have like super damaging combos at 0, but they are like there is some like relatively consistent stuff you can do just to rack up damage.
Oh, that's something.
A lot of damage.
Now, I mean, that last one did 4%, so, you know, kind of a chic moment.
Yeah, a little bit. Once it's that stale, especially, yeah.
But damage is damage, and the more you can make your opponent just feel uncomfortable, the better. Matador not panicking, though. I mean, we didn't see any crazy panic option in that situation. Okay. Nice delayed recovery. That side B close to hitting, very active.
Forward air 1, trying to get forward air 1 into the forward air 1 and 2, but just not quite. This up smash.
That should do it with rage. Yeah, AoS takes it, sealing the reverse 3. Oh, Badger, that was inspiring.
Yeah, huge.
AoS turned it around.
Huge comeback there, going down 0-2, and then just kind of flew with all the momentum. Those last 3 games, none of them were particularly close.
The players are on the other side of us, so I'm like, oh man, I want to be a fly on the wall. You know, these post game